Welcome everyone to a bright new episode of Coin Edition's Web3 Interview. This is where the world comes for the crypto and blockchain space news. I'm your host Gina, and today we have a leading voice in the crypto industry with us. She is the managing director of Bitget, one of the top leading exchanges. And this is none other than Gracy Chen. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you, Gina, for welcoming us, and I'm very glad to be here.
She is here to talk about her industry knowledge on copy trading. And so, Gracie, going over to the first question, can you please explain to our viewers a little about what copy trading is and what are the little benefits and the difference that it has with other trading patterns?
Okay, sure. So copy trading is this new method, actually not that new. It existed in traditional financial industry for the past decades already. But right now it's revolutionizing the crypto industry by allowing novice investors like the new entrants and less experienced traders to participate in the Bitcoin and crypto market, even if they don't have the resources to trade on their own, such as time or knowledge. So how do we achieve that? Is we have a group of what we call elite traders, and then the followers, they can take advantage of the knowledge and experience of these elite traders and earn money without having to spend a lot of time and effort, because they can directly replicate the trades of this group of elite traders. So in the bigger sense, it also builds a sense of community, because copy trading will help the elite traders to share information, share their strategy and their insights on the market, while the so-called followers, they can first of all learn from them, then they can also gain and execute on those strategies. So this is what we mean by copy trading, and we call it one-click copy trading, because the followers can just like choose from the elite traders, look at their portfolio, their historical data, and for whoever you like, you can just one click and you can copy trade that person's portfolio.
Amazing. So what would you say is copy trading's exact benefits as to how it helps investors make better decisions?
I think there are quite a few. So we elaborated a bit on the so-called communication or community and collaboration sense. This is one bigger point. So number one, I would say enabling user communication and collaboration, where, like we explained, they interact with each other, they share real-time updates on trading strategies, they engage in the community chats. So all these kind of communication collaboration is a very important sense or element in not just copy trading, but in cryptocurrency industry as a whole. Number two, I would say copy and execute, because if you look at all these influencers community on Twitter, on YouTube, they share lots of information and strategy. But the key thing here is about execution, because once you know their strategy, you still don't earn anything, right? You just know it. But copy trading allows the users to again, one click and subscribe to that portfolio. And when those elite traders buy and sell, the followers can buy and sell simultaneously, depending on the amount that you subscribe to. So so far we have executed and we have allowed over 80,000 elite traders and more than 380,000 followers to generate profits exceeding 350 million USD. So this is one of the largest or so-called our flagship product. And right now for the copy trading market, we're also number one among all the crypto exchanges. So that's number two. I guess other things I would say, building an open and transparent market together, because the copy trading platform doesn't only provide investors with access to those fundamental and professional knowledge, but also allow them to collaborate with the developers and other investors to build an open, fair, and transparent market. The elite trader has to be pretty, transparent and open-minded, and share the information with the followers. And like I said, all their past historical data are available to check, their strategy, etc., their return, the IRR, all those data are there for the followers to take a look. So so in that way, people need to be transparent, and in a bigger sense, we think we can build an open and transparent market all together. So I guess these are the 3 points. Let me just summarize quite a lot of information. So number 1, enable user communication collaboration. Number 2, execute those strategies. Number 3, build an open and transparent market.
Amazing. So speaking about the transparency mechanism that's there in the copy trading, there's also, I'm sure, a lot of risk that will come up. So how does, can you please explain first off, what are the risks that the investors and traders would actually face in this realm, and how Bitget will help in overcoming these risks that they would face?
That's a very good point. And by the way, since we launched this product 3 years ago in May 2020, the product features, unlike nuanced elements, have been also developed. Like, for example, in the early days, we did observe cases like the elite traders were not really put the so-called followers benefit in front of everything, because there are like mechanics or tricks that they can do to gain more on their own side. But later on, we kind of align their benefits and risks in a way that, for example, the elite traders can only be compensated if their followers make money, and not just by one trade, but by a period of time. So because if you're doing trading, right, there are losses and gains, and it's like a double sword, just like any other thing. So the biggest benefit, which is the inherent resilience or reliance on the performance of another trade, can also become a biggest downside. That's what we mean by we need to align their interest so that all their the strategy of the elite traders can really benefit their followers and the market as a whole. Another thing we notice is that there is risk of over-relying on one single strategy or trader, which could amplify the potential losses if the trader's performance declines. So we do think it's important to build a portfolio and do your own research too. Don't just put everything into one single trader or one single strategy. And that makes sense, not just in copy trading, right, but also in all the investment, even if it's not crypto related, all sort of financial investment, you need to have a diversified portfolio. And another risk that we notice is the potential for delayed execution of trades, because cryptocurrency is a 24/7 market. So in this very fast-paced market, even a slight delay in copying a trade can lead to a different outcome than the original trade. So and this is particularly relevant when the market is volatile, when bigger black swan events when bigger black swan events happened, such as like FTX collapse, all these kind of market volatility conditions are quite relevant if there's like a slight delay. So all these are some risks that we saw. And despite this risk, copy trading can still aid in portfolio diversification. And we also try to minimize the risk by some of the mechanism I explained. But I guess what we want to do is to provide this platform where our investors and our elite traders with different strategies and exposures to various market sectors, and all of them can make money together, or we can bring a win-win situation. And that's the ultimate goal of us having this product.
Great. Also, Gracie, you did mention, you did give an advice that, like any other financial investment, it's always smarter to have a diverse portfolio when you're copy trading. How does Bitget help in building, in offering these diverse portfolios to your users?
Um, I think if we're just talk about copy trading itself, we do have like a big list, a long list of elite traders available for our users to choose, and we want to notify them in terms of the risk. But then in the bigger sense, actually, Bitget offers lots of different strategies and different products. So in order to diversify portfolio, we would suggest users to look at different things to build your product as a whole. So for example, there might be some elements in like staking where it's more, if we compare it to the traditional finance industry, so it's more like a T-bill or more like a bond where you can put your set aside your cryptocurrency in staking and you just gain some interest, right? That's how bond works. And then there are things like copy trading, which gives you a higher return but with a higher risk. And also we offer copy trading not just in terms of derivative market, but also in terms of spot market. So depending on your risk tolerance level, our users, our users' risk tolerance level, they can choose among different strategies or different kind of specific products to do copy trading. And then there are also interesting things like Launchpad, Launchpool. Actually, Bitget has I think we did about 5 to 6 launch pads since this year. So for the past few months, and they all went pretty well. Like it gives 20 times to 100 times the return than the initial price after within a week. And then the launch pad, if we do a comparison to traditional financial market, again, it's more like, Kickstarters or angel list where you can just participate in those companies' IPO or the listing period of time. So all these are different products available for users to choose. And we think, again, it's important for them to be comfortable with whatever investment they are looking into and be aware of the risk, the return, and how that whole thing works. But build a diversified portfolio is very important.
Great. Yes. So you did give us a brief insight into the Bitget solution of copy trading, but if you can add a little more on it and how Bitget is standing out against its competitors.
If we talk about competition, indeed, you're right. There are quite a few competitors in even if in this specific copy trading sector. Like I said, we are one of the first crypto exchange to publish that, to have this product available, and that was like 3 years ago. And so far, I'm aware that there are some key players like eToro, like BingX, like Coinmatics. They all did some sort of investing in cryptocurrencies copy trading feature, and some of them, or I think most of them, kind of followed us after we did that 3 years ago. But for us, I mean, we are the largest trading volume in terms of copy trading in crypto exchanges. So as a leader in this space, we don't really focus or look just into the competitors because we need to revolutionize and lead the whole game. So what we think is important in this situation is that we want to focus on the user experience, and we want to invest in R&D. We want to launch new, valuable assets on our platform so that the copy traders, or not just copy trader, but all the whole exchanges can benefit from having valuable and uniquely valuable assets on our platform. So these are all different ways for us to, so-called compete, but we compete not just by looking at competitor, more by looking at our users and see what they need, what are the things that they think can be improved, and then we want to build on that to give them a better experience.
So, how do you assess the current social situation of the market, and what trends do you see in the market that you are actually revolutionizing on right now through Bitget?
Okay, in terms of trend, well, we all have been through the COVID-19 pandemic for the past few years, and it has created a unique competitive landscape, I would say, forcing all the market players to adapt their strategies. So, for example, many have been innovating to ensure business continuity and growth, despite the challenging environment. And for the outlook, I will project the market, the whole copy trading market, to reach nearly 4 billion in the next 5 years, up from 2.2 billion today. And this is not just like my projection; it's actually from a third-party source. I can share with you the data later. And on this trend, we want to be at the forefront of this growth. Another valuable so-called source that I can think of is also this report by the World Economic Forum. It actually identifies social trading as one of the key disruptors in the finance industry. I think that's worth noticing. But of course, not just copy trading or social trading. We do invest in some other important trends that we observe too, such as like AI. AI after ChatGPT, AI is so much revolutionizing our daily life, and how we can incorporate AI into our strategy and into our platform. This has been a long time debate that we had internally. We did some experiment. We have some thoughts on that too, not just about the returns or the benefits of having AI in all these trading strategies, but also some risks. So all these are important trends that we notice, and we kind of do some investment and experiment around that too.
So within social trading and copy trading, you surely see a future in copy trading. And how do you feel? What do you feel are the driving factors, the key factors that drives this growth?
Oh, okay. The key factors driving this growth, I would say, social element. That's definitely very important. Our generation is actually more and more social, especially online. Well, there are arguments like they say like millennials are more social online, but less social offline, which might be true. But this is what we're talking about here is more of an online experience. And like what we observed a few years ago about like GameStop and Reddit, all this kind of social community, how that drives the market and trading. I think that's very interesting. And I think that's one of the factors that drives the growth of copy trading. Another thing is with cryptocurrency going more and more mainstream. Right now, it's a bear market, I agree. But there will be a bull market very soon. And when that happens, lots of new people, mainstream people, not just us who breathe in this industry, but like our friends, our families, and even my parents started to ask me questions about cryptocurrency. I think these are the people, what I mean by mainstream. So when they started to look into crypto, they need some sort of instruments or platforms that can help them learn fast and can help them invest at an early stage, and without spending too much money and time. So that's where the copy trading kick in, where we can allow our new entrants or the mass market adoption to be faster. So I guess that's another important factor that I would say will drive the growth of social trading.
All right. So when it comes to the growth of crypto trading, how does Bitget involve, or how does Bitget contribute to the growth of crypto trading, copy trading?
Copy trading, yeah. We do use copy trading and social trading slightly like interchangeable, so don't worry about that. Well, how we create or contribute to the growth, I would say, first of all, we've already created a dynamic ecosystem for copy trading. Elite traders, followers, the whole platform, the tokens underlying, etc. Which is quite unique in the industry and very leading. The platform's commitment to transparency and security ensures that users can confidently participate in trading activities. Of course, I can spend a lot of time, like a whole another session, talking about how we commit to transparency and security. For example, we have something called protection fund. That's a 300 million USD, actually plus 300 million plus underlying assets only in BTC and USDT, where people can check on our funds. So basically, it's a fund available there to protect our users in case they have any sort of technology or security issue that occurs to them. We will compensate our users. But things like that are what I mean by our commitment to transparency and security. We think that is especially important, especially after the FTX collapse. And then we also extend our contribution beyond providing a platform by do some like CSR activity, by educating our users through Bitget Academy, Bitget research, and enhance their understanding of the market and the trading strategies. So all these sort of efforts will collectively continue to push the boundary of copy trading and drive its evolution and adoption.
Right. So apart from copy trading and being the leading exchange, what is next in Bitget's pipeline?
That's a great question. Well, let me see, what are the things we kind of are developing? Well, there are just too many. So I would say AI, we touched upon that a bit. We think the role of AI in crypto market will be more and more important. And that's why we did lots of investment on different sectors, like on customer service. How do we use ChatGPT similar kind of product to provide a faster and better experience for our user? So that's like one sector. And then AI, we also see how can we implement it in the strategy. Actually, we've already had like AI kind of generated price estimation for the like great strategy that we had. But these are all different sectors we are experimenting AI, and we want to understand how that works much better by experimenting. And hopefully when we are fully aware and we are comfortable for it to be available to the market, we will do so. So one trend, or one in terms of your question, like pipeline we have, is to implementing more AI element in our platform. And secondly, we've always been expanding our ecosystem, because in 2023, we think exchange versus exchange, actually the competition is not just about like trading volume, DAU, all these sorts of simple things. It's about ecosystem, like how we build an ecosystem for our company, but also for the whole industry. So for Bitget, we not only have a crypto exchange, a centralized exchange, we also have DeFi, a DEX. We became the controlling shareholder of this decentralized wallet called Bitget. That's Asia's #1 wallet. And we implemented or like integrate with each other to further develop on DeFi. And then we also have a 400 million AUM, asset under management, VC fund called Foresight Venture that does investment in the early stage projects. Mainly primary market, but also do some secondary market investment, do NFT investment, do fund of fund investment too. It's a multi-strategy venture capital firm. And then we also have a news platform. We also have an incubator. So this is what we mean by ecosystem, because the whole ecosystem's growth can further facilitate the growth of an exchange. So that's another thing important in our pipeline. And then recently we did lots of education and CSR projects. We are also looking into how do we increase the uniquely valuable assets on our platform. And we've been thinking about it for a while already. I'm hoping we can share more news in the near future. And by the way, we've for the past few months, we actually are doing pretty well on this. For example, even before Arbitrum initiated their airdrop and token listing on various platforms, we've already noticed the on-chain data kind of activity on Arbitrum. So we reached out to their ecosystem, smaller projects to list their coins. That's why at that time, like March, I think it's around March when Arbitrum had their token listing, we were probably the very few crypto centralized exchanges to have a so-called a quite good fulfillment and coverage on the Arbitrum ecosystem because it wasn't listed. But this is what I mean by we want to have more uniquely valuable asset on our platform. Yeah, I guess that's the main thing. Well, happy to share more, but I think we don't have that much time.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So that was my wrapping up question, Gracie. And thank you so much for your insightful session and sharing so much and sharing with us your industry knowledge on copy trading and social trading. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule and connecting with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Back to our viewers. Hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed talking with her. And if you did, please go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to this video. Thank you. See ya. Until next time, this is your host, Gina, signing off.